Behind the Gloves. I'm with legendary promoter Bob Arum. Bob, pleasure to have you here in London. What a fight we've got on our hands. Crawford against Khan. That question was asked to Crawford, but I'll ask you, where do you rank Amir Khan in that welterweight division? It's stacked right now, but
I think it looks stacked, but I don't think it's that stacked. Thurman, we don't know. Thurman hasn't fought in a long time. Who knows whether his heart's in boxing? Garcia is okay, but you know, nothing special. Porter, you know, is more or less a journeyman.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter. I mean, he's, you know, he fights like a journeyman.
Okay.
He doesn't have great skill.
But he's won 2 world titles, you know.
Yeah, so, but you know, he still fights like, I mean, he's a very courageous fighter and everything, but he fights like a journeyman. Not great skill. Errol Spence has looked tremendous, and he may be, next to Crawford, the top of the welterweight division. But that's really the way I see it. And don't overlook these 2 Eastern Europeans that are coming on and are going to really be heard from, Kavaliskas and Vesputin. They both fight for us. They've been knocking everybody out. They're rated, I think he's 1 or 2 in the organization. And they're going to be competitive in the months to come.
Do you think Amir Khan is an not necessarily, but easier fight compared to the Spencers and the Pacquiaos for Crawford?
Pacquiao is not a fact. Pacquiao's best days are happy. Probably the toughest fight for Crawford would be Spence. The second toughest fight is Amir Khan.
That leads me on to my next question, actually. Pacquiao's fighting coming this week. What do you make of the fight against Adrian Broner? How do you see that playing out?
I don't know how Broner's been training. Broner is a guy who has magnificent talents, and he pisses him away by not taking the sport seriously. So, you know, not being involved in Broner's training, I can, you know, no way I can predict that fight.
And the last few as well, we'll touch on Vasily Lomachenko, obviously winning the world title against Pedraza. There's been talks of him fighting Anthony Crolla in the UK. What's next for the pound champ?
Well, on February 2nd, we're doing the IBF Lightweight Championship with this African fighter, Comey, against a Russian. And Loma in April will fight the winner to win another world title. And then I would like this summer to bring him over to the UK for him to fight in the UK against Crolla.
And lastly, we've been talks about Artur Beterbiev, the light heavyweight, and you signing him. What can you update us on that?
Well, you know, again, I read that on Boxing Scene about us signing him. I know that we were interested and that my people were working on it, but I have no confirmation that we've signed him. That's the truth. I would hope that we will, but again, when I left, it wasn't a done deal.
Bob, absolute pleasure talking to you. We hope you enjoy your time here in London.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.